The DJI Mini 4K drone. Is it good for looking for aliens, Bigfoot and Dogman? Well, you be the judge of that. An unboxing and a demonstration at ECETI Ranch coming up next on Encounters USA. Hello everyone, and welcome to Encounters USA. As you know, we do different things on Encounters USA that have to do with aliens, Bigfoot and Dogman, and one of the things that we do is hunt for them out in the wilds of the Pacific Northwest. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of a place called ECETI Ranch, but I was down there a week or so ago and I was filming a documentary, and I needed the ability to get an overhead view of things, and what that meant was that I needed to go out and find me a drone. Now, a drone can give you a lot of capabilities that you wouldn't normally have. There are drawbacks, which I will talk about at the end of this video, but for right now, I just want to show you an amazing little marvel of the modern world, and that is the Mini 4K drone by DJI. Now, when I say 4K, I mean this thing shoots fantastic pictures, as we'll see, but right now I just want to do a brief unboxing, sort of. I've already taken this apart. I've used this at ECETI Ranch and it was phenomenal. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to briefly put it into operational mode so that you can see that it's fairly simple to do, and you can make a determination as to whether or not you want to get one of these for your activities, whatever they are. So the first thing is that this thing is really secured by this little plastic belt here, and then you have, I've never owned a drone before, I just want to say that right now, so I was just amazed by this. So what you do is you just unfold these legs, and you do it without breaking them. That would probably be the trick. This is a fairly sturdy drone, but you can do some things to it that will ruin your day as well as the drone's. But you fold out the legs like so, you take off this cover, and you're basically in business. So I'm just going to, so you can hopefully see it, but I'm just going to set this here, and I'm going to go through the GoFly drone kit. Now, you can just go buy this drone for $400 or $299, and you will get one battery and a controller that you can connect to your phone. However, that was not my deal, and I'll just show you. I wanted to have a controller that I could hold in my hand and that was bigger than a phone and that I would have different capabilities of. So how this controller works very quickly is you've got your little joysticks in the back here, and very easy to screw them on. You put them on your joystick knobs here, and that's it. You have your antennas here, and I've seen different people say different things about how to set these. I saw that you'll put them like this or put them like this, but I think the best thing to do is put them in a kind of both situation. So I can't tell which one is right, but I've kind of compromised on it. All right, so the screen of this, I'm going to go ahead and power this up, and how you do it is you just hit it once and then you hit it for a long burst, and this is your screen, and this is how you will be watching what your drone is doing. Now at the same time, I'm going to power up my drone. And just let me say this while we're waiting for things to get going is, oh, I think I need to put in my battery. Nope, my battery's in. Nope, I need to put in my battery, so let's go to the battery mode. But anyway, this is your drone screen, and we'll come back to that in a second. So well, actually I do have my battery is inside here, and I'll just show you the battery very quickly. It is there, and to power this up, you hit it once, and you long press it. So what's probably the problem? There we go. So now my drone is powered up. So that means that my drone, as you can see, my drone is looking at my phone. My drone is ready to go. So for some reason I'm in record mode and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to shut that off. I don't know why I'd be in record mode. But anyway, so my drone is ready to go. And so this is the ready to go operational drone. I've got little lights in the back. I've got a lights on the bottom. And the reason they're flashing red is because we are indoors and it does not want to fly indoors. All right, so that is that part of it. Now this is the Go Fly kit. This costs a little over $1,000, and it's only available, I believe, on Amazon. I don't think even DJI sells it. So the difference with the Go Fly kit is that you get this controller, sweet, right? And you get 3 batteries. I've got 2 here and I've got 1 inside. Now these batteries don't last forever. I would say runtime about 15 to 18 minutes, and so you really have to plan out your flight, but it's very, very cool. So other than that, I just would like to say that I don't know why this thing keeps going into record mode, but it does. I want to tell you that when you get this drone, you have to download, you have to register it, you have to put in your password, email, whatever, and then you have to upload upload whatever, the firmware for it. And I did an initial firmware update when I got it about 2 weeks ago, and then I just did another firmware update about 2 days ago. So these updates come fairly regularly, so you have to stay on top of them because they might have a glitch or something that may affect your flight. All right, so that's basically your unboxing of the 4K Pro. Now, let me talk to you about something that you really need to understand, and that is that these drones are highly regulated. That means that you have to get some kind of software or firmware for this. And so I'm going to just take my phone here. Well, I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but I'm going to just show you if I... All right, now I don't want to get too much into this, but this is the airaloft.ai, and this is an app that I've downloaded, and you can see that it shows you all the places that you can and you cannot fly. So let's say I want to fly at the site of my documentary, Cascade Bigfoot Blood Mystery. So that would be over here in this area, and let's just go right here and look what it says. It says, let's fly. So I can fly here no problem, but you see over here, these are all restricted airspace areas. And so if we look at Washington State where I live, then we can see that there are a lot of areas here marked in green that you cannot fly a drone. So you have to be very careful when you're out flying your drone, because there are some places that are approved and there are some places that are not approved. And here, let's just take a look here. And this one says that you can ask for permission to fly your drone. You can go to Soap Lake, and there is no permission, and there are certain requirements that are needed. So before you buy a drone, you really need to look at what the requirements are as far as legally, because not only are these things quite expensive, and these things are just wonderful, and when I am out in the field, I'm going to do a demonstration of how you can get this thing to actually follow you while you're recording, and I'll show you a few demonstrations about some of the capabilities that I just going out, and without even, I was pressed for time, so I went down and filmed my documentary without really understanding a lot about the drone, but I was able to get this fantastic footage. And some of the things that you can do with these drones is you have the ability, and not all of them, but with the 4K drone, you have a camera that I don't know if it will do it. Right now it's looking up, but if I toggle down, see, I can go ahead and I can toggle down. So I have the ability with this drone to look straight down onto my subject as I'm flying over, right? So you see, I'm looking up. And I can look up, not completely vertically, but I can get a pretty good angle of looking up with this drone. So I can really be aware of what's going on around me, and this is not really possible with a lot of drones. So I just want you to see, if you are like me and you're out looking for aliens, Bigfoot or Dogman, and you really want to up your game and you want to get ability to penetrate thick woods or whatever from above, then if it is legal to fly there, it is very possible to do. And I think this is going to take looking for aliens, Bigfoot and Dogman to the next level. But these things are not simple to use. They're not simple, well, they're simple to operate, but in order to get the full capabilities out of them, you really need to train yourself, and that requires hours and hours of practice. Look at other videos of what people are doing, and of course, watch my Encounters USA videos when I'm out in the woods, because I will show you some of the things that you can do to enhance your game and your videos or documentaries if you're making them. All right, so that is my unboxing, so to speak, and a brief demonstration of the 4K drone by DJI and the Go Fly kit. Again, just to reiterate, you get 3 batteries, which will give you about an hour of flying time, just straight flying time. You'll get an awesome 4K drone, and be careful because, as I said, this has the ability to look straight down, right? So right now my drone wants to look down, and then also you can record in 4K or any K you want. You can do all that, and I'll tell you right now, this thing does about 1,000 things, and you just have to find out what they are and how to do them. But remember, you have to do it legally, because that $1,000 you spent on your drone and your Go Fly kit, that could end up being a lot more expensive if you don't follow the rules. So this is Encounters USA. We're always out looking for aliens, Bigfoot and Dogman. I will be showing you some field tests and more drone flights in the future as I use this to hunt for aliens in Bigfoot and Dogman. But if you're like me and you're out in the woods, whether you have a drone or not, always watch your back. And now you can use this drone to watch your back with the drone. How cool, huh? All right, so we'll see you next time.